Laura and Kevin ponder going to the police. Jack confronts Joss about Vaughn, and Lucas and Carly have another fight about Marco. Sidwell blackmailed Laura, Curtis told Jordan he backed out of having Drew shot, and Molly caught Britt kissing Cody. Jason brings Britt back to her place. She stumbles around, complaining that he's ruined her night. She tells him to leave or stay in the hall. He stands in the doorway. She closes the door. As she grabs her medicine, she slips and falls on her face. Jason hurries in and helps her up. He gives her an injection and puts her to bed before sitting to sleep in the chair. Joss sneaks into her place when Trina catches her. She fills her in on how weird things are with her mom. Joss admits she may have made a big mistake. She slept with Vaughn again. Trina wonders if that's a sign they should try again. Her friend explains he's ghosted her ever since. Joss blames herself for going back for more. She gets a text from Jack, ordering her to the office, assuring her friend she will be fine. She takes off. Trina has some tea and Kai wakes up. She tells him that having him there makes everything better. They discuss how they can exonerate her parents. They are happy to be together and he's not going to throw away the second chance she's given him. Carly's. Jack senses something is up. This hasn't seemed like a holiday and he worries. He kept her family away. She says this has nothing to do with that. Her family just had other commitments. He got the impression she was missing someone. She admits she wishes her brother showed up, but that's not his fault. Giving her a kiss, he takes off. She paces and remembers Valentin telling her they can destroy Jack together. In Jack's office, he accuses Joss of giving the address of Dalton's lab to Emma. She admits it, but doesn't understand why the WSB has a problem with this. He explains she broke protocol. He also confronts her about Vaughn. He makes it clear he had him transferred. Joss guesses the only reason she hasn't been sent out of town is because he's sleeping with her mom. They bicker about her spying on her uncle. She's surprised when he admits the WSB wants Sidwell's technology for themselves. A call comes in. Oh my god, he gasps as he answers. Subscribe to Soap Spoilers newsletter. Felica drops by GH and thanks Lucas for setting up the facility for Maxie. He talks to her doctors all the time and they say she's doing great. Carly shows up and chats with them about Maxie until Felicia takes the hint and leaves them alone. Carly hands her brother some pecan pie. He's full. She wishes she'd have invited him to Thanksgiving but admits she wouldn't have asked Marco. He'd rather have a clean break with her than have her lie to his face about accepting him with Marco. Carly doesn't think he's a fool but he's been taken in. He says just because Brad lied to him, don't mean Marco will. He'll always love his sister. But until she can accept Marco is in his life, she needs to stay away. Once Carly leaves, Felicia returns. She reminds him that his mom was her best friend. She was fiery but had a passion for forgiveness. She's sure his mom wouldn't want him to give up on his sister. When Carly gets home, she hears a weird noise. She grabs a poker to look around. Bloody Valentin pops up. I told you I'd be in touch, he says. Laura is shocked when Cyrus shows up at her door. Am I too late to say grace? He asks. She says he's dead. He came anyway, with an early Christmas gift. It's the gun that killed Dalton. He says she could go to the police and turn herself in. She says it's too late. Cyrus tells her to take responsibility. That's what you always told me, Esme adds as she appears. She lost everything because of her and came back to rescue Ace from her since she's unfit to raise a child. Cyrus reminds his sister that he always told her how alike they were. Laura wakes up from this nightmare. Kevin returns and she tells him that Sidwell was there to blackmail her. She tells him about the photo Sidwell has and the nightmare she just had. They speculate on what the dream means and what she should do. She worries about what would happen to Ace if she turned herself in. If it were just her, she would take the chance, but she can't turn herself in without implicating Sonny. Nathan even saw them together. Her husband says that if she doesn't come forward, she will have to deal with Sidwell's demands and that's a huge burden. She's sure whatever Sidwell wants from her will pale compared to what he wants from Sonny. Sidwell is frisked before Sonny lets him in. Sidwell says he wants to clear some things up before he tries to kill him. He hands him a photo of him with Laura and Dalton's body. Sonny makes an excuse, but Sidwell says the picture looks like a lot more than him helping someone with car trouble. He tells Sonny he wants the peers. They can make it look like a real estate transaction. Before he goes, Sidwell explains that if anything happens to him or his son, the photos and the gun will go to the authorities. He brags about how lucky he is that Laura went to him for help. Sonny threatens to leave the country. Sidwell is sure he will stay to protect Laura. Once Sidwell walks out, Laura calls. Sonny says that Sidwell was just there and they will figure this out.